Are you looking for the best Canon cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Canon cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is the best Canon camera for photography. It takes all of the excellent ingredients of the original Canon EOS R6 and adds a higher resolution sensor, faster e-shutter burst shooting, uncropped 4K video, and no recording time limit. That makes it one of the most versatile cameras for advanced photo and video work at its price point. The biggest downside of the R6 Mark II, like all the other R-series cameras we recommend below, is that lens selection is still relatively limited compared to more established lens ecosystems. Canon's strict third-party licensing means fewer overall lens options as they slowly build out the native RF lens lineup. That said, if you don't mind dishing out for it, the EF-EOS R lens adapter lets you seamlessly adapt older EF lenses, of which there are many excellent options to choose from. Ultimately, if you're looking for a camera that can take stunning images with a set-it-and-forget-it autofocus system, excellent ergonomics, and advanced video specs, the R6 Mark II is hard to beat. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II is a full-frame mirrorless camera and the follow-up to 2020's Canon EOS R6. The Mark II has a few notable upgrades, including a higher resolution sensor and EVF, along with an updated autofocus system with better tracking and subject detection algorithms. Canon also addressed some of the minor drawbacks of the original R6 for advanced video work, as there's no longer a recording time limit, no crop in 4K, and better heat management to prevent overheating during long recording sessions. While these changes may not be enough to warrant an upgrade if you already own the R6, they're thoughtful improvements that make an already amazing camera even better. Number 2. Canon EOS R7. If the Canon EOS R6 Mark II is out of your price range, the Canon EOS R7 is an excellent APS-C option that sits at a lower price point. There are more portable APS-C cameras out there, but the R7 is a remarkably versatile camera. With quick 15 frames per second mechanical burst shooting and a highly sophisticated autofocus system borrowed from the pro-level Canon EOS R3, it's the best Canon camera for photography if you're interested in wildlife or action photography. It's also very well-rounded for video work, with in-body image stabilization, IBIS, and 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second. That said, the R7 suffers from the same problem as the R6 in that lens selection is still limited, but you can always adapt EF/EFS DSLR lenses if you have them and don't mind buying an adapter. Speaking of DSLRs, if you're willing to give up some of the R7's advanced video features, the Canon EOS 90D is a great alternative with a higher resolution and longer battery life. It's also cheaper than the R7, though it's even bulkier and falls behind mirrorless models for video work. The Canon EOS R7 is a mid-range APS-C camera that sits below the Canon EOS R6 Mark II and Canon's mirrorless lineup. It's been touted as a spiritual successor to the sports and wildlife-oriented Canon EOS 7D Mark II DSLR from 2014. With all the advantages of modern mirrorless technology, however, it's versatile enough for all kinds of photo and video work. With a high-res sensor, responsive autofocus, and quick burst shooting, as well as in-body image stabilization IBIS, it's a dream for photographers and hybrid shooters who don't want or need a full-frame sensor. Number 3. Canon EOS R10. The Canon EOS R10 is the best entry-level camera in Canon's mirrorless lineup. In typical Canon fashion, it's lightweight, with an accessible user interface and controls, good ergonomics, and a fully articulated screen. It's a bit more portable than the Canon EOS R7 but doesn't feel as premium or sturdy, and it has no weather sealing. You also lose out on more advanced features like IBIS and dual SD card slots. Still, the sensor captures excellent image quality, and the camera uses essentially the same autofocus system as its higher-end sibling, so it can accurately detect and track moving subjects. It's also a surprisingly capable video camera, with 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second, albeit with a significant crop at 60 frames per second, as well as internal 10-bit capture in its HDR-PQ mode, despite lacking more advanced features like log recording. Ultimately, this is the best Canon camera for beginners and budding hobbyists, offering a great balance of features for its price. The Canon EOS R10 is an entry-level APS-C mirrorless camera. In Canon's lineup, It sits above the more explicitly beginner-oriented Canon EOS R50 and Canon EOS R100 but below the more advanced Canon EOS R7. It represents a compelling middle ground, with an advanced dual-pixel CMOS 2 autofocus system, compact and user-friendly design, and many automatic shooting modes, along with enough physical controls to keep more advanced photographers happy. Number 4. Canon EOS R50. The Canon EOS R50 is one of the best budget mirrorless cameras on the market. Its portable, lightweight design makes it a great everyday or travel camera. Thanks to simple controls and intelligent auto modes, it's also one of the best Canon cameras for beginners. Its image quality is great for its class, using the same sensor as the Canon EOS R10 above, and it has a very effective autofocus system, albeit a simplified version of the AF found on higher-end models. Unlike the older Canon EOS M50 Mark II, the R50 uses the RF lens mount, so you can pair it with both APS-C and full-frame RF lenses. For that reason, it's a good camera to grow with as a photographer since you can eventually upgrade to a full-frame body without having to buy into a whole new lens ecosystem. Still, if you're on a very tight budget, we recommend opting for an older DSLR like the Canon EOS Rebel SL3. While it doesn't have the portability or video features of the mirrorless R50, it's a great starting point for beginner photographers, and you can find used models for quite cheap. With a portable body, intuitive controls, and plenty of intelligent auto-shooting modes, the Canon EOS R50 is the ultimate beginner camera for those jumping into photography or content creation from a smartphone. Though the Canon EOS M50 Mark II is still around, the R50 is its improved spiritual successor. Unlike the M50, the R50 shares the same RF lens mount seen on higher-end cameras like the Canon EOS R6 Mark II or Canon EOS R8, meaning you can use both full-frame RF lenses and crop sensor RFS lenses. As far as budget models go, the R50 gives the competition a run for their money, with a great sensor, an effective autofocus system, and good video features in the most affordable or system camera body yet. Number 5. Canon EOS R mirrorless camera. The EOS R professional digital camera, body only, offers top-quality performance and stellar imaging. Create stunning photos and high-resolution videos with a 30.3-megapixel full-frame CMOS and Digic 8 image processor. The Canon EOS R is effortlessly compatible with RF lenses as well as EF and EFS lenses with the use of one of 3 optional mount adapters. Capture fast-paced sporting events or wildlife with ease thanks to the camera's 5655 selectable AF points ***, which delivers sharp focus in up to 0.05*** seconds and continuous shooting speeds of up to 12 frames per second. Enjoy the freedom to control your camera settings without switching modes thanks to the flexible priority mode feature, which automatically controls shutter speed and iOS sensitivity. In addition, the camera also features a silent shutter mode for environments where silence is necessary. Planning on shooting a film? The built-in EVF with 3.69 million dots and vari-angle touch LCD screen gives you the freedom to shoot from virtually any angle. Simply fold the LCD screen when not in use. Plus, take your camera on the go with peace of mind knowing that your EOS R features a lightweight magnesium chassis, which ensures durability while protecting it from the sun's rays. Never worry about losing power again. The EOS R is compatible with USB power adapter PDE1 for in-camera charging, so you'll always get your shot. Optional mount adapter EF EOS R is required when using EF/EFS lenses with an EOS R camera. Available AF points may decrease when shooting with AF cropping or in movie mode, or depending on camera settings or lens attached based on the results of AF speed tests in accordance with SEPA guidelines. Results may vary depending on shooting conditions and lens use.